First, I want to say thank you very much to all of you who came today. We couldn't be more thrilled to be here today. Those of you that, everyone here has been involved in this process, and it's taken a number of years. If you could all come back behind me and just fill in behind me in front of our ornamental pile of dirt, please. As I was saying, so it took a village, actually. We're going to call it a town to get this project here today. We started a number of years ago. We had a number of different iterations of building committees, and we're just super excited to be here today to actually build this new town hall. As I just said to a couple of people, something the town of St. Albans does every 130 years or so. So we're ready. We're very ready. So I'd like to thank our construction committee. So I had to do this in a list because I don't want to forget anybody. The select board's here. We want to thank all of them, past and present. You know, there's Stan, Brendan, and Aaron here today, but it really took a number of select board support, their constant and unwavering support to get here today, so we're pretty thrilled with that. We've been working for a long time with Freeman French Freeman, FFF as we call them, and Alex and Jesse are here today to represent that company. Pearson Associates has done a lot of work. They do a lot of behind the scenes work, but they helped as well. DEW, we have Rachel, Jason, Mike Smith, and Elizabeth who helped us a lot with some estimating early on. We also have a number of reps from the town. So we have some town employees here, building committee, Stan Dukas and Anna, our town clerk, has helped throughout the whole process. Pretty excited about where we're at today, given where we started. Peterson Consulting, so we have Hunter and Tom Peterson who helped us quite a bit. Hunter's here today. He helps bridge that gap between those of us that work in municipal government and those that actually want to build something. We don't do this every day, so we need someone to help us. Ruggiano Engineering, Sam Ruggiano, has helped us quite a bit from the very beginning and the design step. And also our legislative reps who came out to help us share this milestone. So with that, I'm going to introduce Rebecca Ellis, who's the State Director for Congressman Welch, to say a few remarks.
Thank you. My name is Rebecca Ellis. I'm the State Director for Congressman Welch, and it's really a pleasure to be here today. And I just spoke with the Congressman, and he wanted to personally convey his congratulations to the town on this big event, and also to commend the town leaders and also the entire community for supporting this project. I like to think of town governments as doing and building the basic building blocks for a community. They're responsible for the roads, they're responsible for the planning and zoning, they're responsible for recreation, for here in St. Albans for your stormwater utility. And with those basic foundations and that investment, a community can really thrive. It's sort of like brushing your teeth every day and getting a good night's sleep. You have to have those basic building blocks in order to thrive. And so I think that is what St. Albans Town is doing right now. You are investing in your future, you're building those basic building blocks, and as a result, the community will continue to thrive. So congratulations.
Thank you. Our list is short for speakers, but the last and next speaker is Brendan Deso. He's the chair of our select board, here to say a few words. After that, we're going to have a short photo session here, and we have some refreshments and snacks in the tent afterwards. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan Deso. I'm the chairman of our select board, and I'd like to keep it brief. As you can see, my frame's not built for this heat. Rebecca, thank you for your kind remarks, and you really highlighted a few things that I wanted to point to. We're here not only to celebrate the groundbreaking on this building that we worked so hard to get approved by our voters. We're also here to celebrate everything that we've got going right for us. The census results last week really showed us that our community's on the rise. In 10 years, we grew by over 16%. Since the year 2000, our community's grown by over 30%. And we're in an environment where it's not uncommon for municipalities to lose population over that same amount of time. So we're really intending to address our problems head on. Rebecca alluded to our stormwater utility, which is just getting off the ground and receiving funding. it'll start the multi-generational work that will amount to cleaning up our waterways. We're on the edge of our historic Bay Area, and you can see the quality of our water isn't where we'd like it to be. And we know that creating, artificial gravel wetlands in some areas of town to address our MS4 concerns aren't necessarily going to immediately yield water quality changes for us in the bay, but we do realize that it's a start. It sets up our next generation of leaders to continue down a path that leads to a clean St. Albans Bay. So we want to point to the utility, and we want to thank Corey Parent, Emily Sherrington, our Planning Commission, Hannah Borden, our town manager, and our Director of Public Works for all the work that they put into getting the utility up off the ground. And we want to thank all of our partners here, all of our consulting team, our design team. This was a labor of love to get to this point. We've got a lot of work left to do, but there was several hours of committee meetings, decisions that had to be made, and it was a team effort. And it's a memory that it's a collective memory that I'll cherish for the rest of my adult life. And I appreciate the opportunity to work with all of you, and for your guidance and your good advice along the way. Now, let's get this thing built, and let's keep this town marching forward, and let's take this next decade on by the horns and get this work done. We're really excited.